guys, so today I'm doing a bit of a first impressions review for you on some new Nude by Nature products that I got. I have their primer, their BB cream and one of their eyeshadow palettes, so I'm really excited to see how these go. Let's get started. So the first product that I'm going to apply today is not a first impressions. I have used it before. It is the Nude by Nature Nude Miracle Serum. It comes in this beautiful purple packaging. It's just a really good everyday kind of serum. It's really good for hydration. It feels really comfortable on the skin. It's good for redness and just making you look a little bit more awake and alive. So I'm going to pop that on now. Just get some out of the glass bottle. I like to put on like 3 drops usually, just onto my hand. It's quite a sticky serum. It's definitely a lot thicker than the usual serum, that's for sure. So I like to rub that into my hands and then just gently press it on my face. I actually did a review on this serum a little while ago, so I will link that down below in the comments for you too, so you can have a bit of a read. So now that the serum has sunk in, I'm going to be applying the Nude by Nature Undercover Airbrush Mineral Primer to one side of my face. I don't really know how much I'm going to need, so I'm just going to rub that between my fingers. And I'm going to apply it to my right side. So since this primes, it's meant to fill in wrinkles and pores. So I'm hoping that's good. It feels a little heavy on, but not uncomfortable, like it feels quite nice. I am going to use my usual buffing brush from Real Techniques and the BB 5-in-1 Miracle Cream from Nude by Nature. Now I have this one in the medium tone. I'm hoping that's not going to be too dark. I did put a fake tan on this morning, so it should be okay, but we'll just see how we go. I am definitely very pale. I'm just going to pop it on my brush like that. And then apply. It's definitely not going to be too dark. So it's definitely not too dark. It's actually really good with my tan at the moment. If anything, it's really light. I think that most people who would be a medium skin tone would find this way too light. So if you do have quite olive tan skin, then I'd definitely go for one of the darker shades. As I'm applying this BB cream, it feels really light and really refreshing. On the packet it says that it's a 5-in-1 miracle cream. So it does 5 things, and those 5 things are hydrates, corrects, perfects, protects, and gives your skin a natural radiance. So I can definitely feel it hydrating my skin already. It's actually feels really lovely. Corrects, I think it's done a really good job considering that it doesn't give a lot of coverage. You can see some of the scarring around my T-zone still, but it's actually really good. Like, I would definitely just go out like this. I think it's really nice actually. I think this is going to be a really nice summer BB cream. It's just, yeah, it feels really lovely. So I'm just going to put on some more. I just want to see if it layers and builds up alright. Some BB creams I find that you just can't layer and they can go a bit muddy. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I'm just going to put it around my T-zone. It has built up nicely. So first impressions so far with this Nude by Nature BB cream is it's definitely got that luminosity and it feels really light, really hydrating, but despite that it has caught on to some of my dry areas. I think my skin's a little bit dehydrated at the moment. I have no idea why. I think maybe I just need to drink a little bit more water. But other than that, it's really good. It hasn't creased or anything yet. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. I also can't really see any differences between the side that I primed and the side that I didn't. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out throughout the day. So now that I've finished my foundation, I am going to apply the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion just to my lids. Actually, I'm just going to apply it to my right side, and then that way we can see how the Nude by Nature eyeshadow goes on the other side without a primer. I know that most people use an eyeshadow primer now, but still, it's kind of good to know. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyeshadow using the Nude by Nature Ultimate Nude Eyeshadow Palette. And it opens up like so. And we have 3 different eyeshadows here, and they're just really good neutral tones. And also, oh, I just totally dropped it. Wow. Anyway, and it also comes with a little brush. I'm not going to use the brush today. I probably should, but I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I will a little bit later. So I've just taken the shade Cream to my Sigma E55 eye shading brush. Just going to, right here. I think it is just a matte finish. You know what? Stuff it. I'm going to swap over to my Sigma Large Shader E60 brush, just because that is not like a satiny shade. So I'm just going to put it all over the lid. And now I'm going to take my Kit Crease brush and use this shade here, which is called Latte. I have no idea really what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go, so we'll see how we go. I'm just going to put it all over the eyelid, I think. Up through my crease and then up into my brow. Kind of want to go for like maybe like a, I don't know if it's called like a smoked out kind of eye, but that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to grab the same shade but with the little included brush and pop it under my eyes. Something about this brush is probably not really great for what I'm doing right now, but it will do the trick. So now using the same Kit brush, I'm going to take the darkest shade, which is Espresso, and apply it to the outer corners of my eyes. This is just going to add a little bit of dimension to this look. And also to my crease, just because, yeah. Because that's how I do. Definitely really easy to blend, these eyeshadows. They're like a really loose powder, so in here I have a lot of loose powder, but I'm not getting really any underneath my eyes, which is really good. Back to the brush that comes with it, I'm just going to take a little bit of espresso, and put it underneath my eyes. Just really close to the lash line and just on the outer part. And that's just going to elongate the eye. So now I'm going to go off and finish the rest of my look, put on some eyebrows, maybe a little bit of bronzer and some lipstick. I will be back. Hey guys, so it is now 1:40. My camera battery just totally died, and it's literally about to die again. Oh, I swear I charged it anyway. I've got to be really quick. I finished doing my makeup at 11:30 AM. So this has been on for 2 hours now, and so far it's lasting really well. Not a lot has changed. One thing that I love is that I don't have any creases anywhere, which is awesome. I always get creases, so that's always a good sign. The only thing is it has really latched onto those dry areas, mainly around my nose, which is a bit of a pain. But then I also feel like it's my fault as well because my skin is so dehydrated at the moment. I really need to drink some more water. So I'm going to try and do that. And yeah, other than that, I don't have a lot more to say. But yeah, this is my finished look anyway. Yeah, awesome. I gotta get back to work. Hey guys, I am back. It is now 4:50, so it's been on for just over 5 hours. And I have to say that it kind of looks better than it did before. Like, my foundation was sticking before to those dry areas that I did have around my nose, and now it doesn't look like I have any of them at all, which is awesome. I'm definitely not going to be complaining about that. It has worn off a little bit just around here where I have like a spot coming up. I don't even know if it's coming up, I shouldn't be touching it anyway. At this stage, I can't really tell if there's any differences with my primer or not. It kind of all looks about the same. So yeah, other than that, it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It's worn off a little bit just here where I wear my glasses while I work. I've got a little bit of creasing just in here and a tiny little bit here, but it really is nothing. So yeah, it feels really good, and yeah, I will be back in a few hours or so to let you know how it is going again. So it is now 8:30 and I've had my foundation on for 9 hours, and I must admit, I think it's looking a lot better than what it was before. I do have a few little creases here and here, but nothing too crazy, and I think it's really good for how long it's been on for. One complaint that I did have when I put it on this morning was that it was kind of sticking to my dry areas, and I think that they're nowhere near as bad as what they were before. If anything, it looks a lot better. It's definitely not like looking too shiny or oily or anything like that, which is pretty good considering it was a fairly warm day today. There's also no difference between my prime side and my non-prime side. I think it's all exactly the same. And also one thing that I found that is quite surprising, I primed this eyelid before putting on the Nude by Nature eyeshadow, and I feel like this one actually looks a lot better. It definitely doesn't have as many creases as this one, but then in saying that, this eye is more hooded than this one, so you'd kind of expect that. So yeah, that was weird. I usually find like a huge difference with that. Overall, I am really happy with this BB cream. I think it's really light and really fresh, and it definitely hydrates your skin, as I've already noticed with my dry spots. If you're looking for something with a little more coverage, then I definitely wouldn't recommend it. But I think this is a really good product for summertime. It's just something that you can quickly pop on. Your skin's gonna look really radiant, and it's gonna cover what you need to. I think the product that I do like the most and will probably use the most out of this whole first impressions video is the eyeshadow palette. The Ultimate Nude eyeshadow palette. Actually amazing. Like, I'm so surprised by the look that I was able to create with just these 3 colours. And considering they're all completely matte as well, I'm really, really pleased with this, and this is something that's going to be so good for travel as well because it's so compact and easy. So I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to our channel below. And that is it. Have a wonderful night. Mwah! Bye!